Everyone. Welcome to Thursday, November 13th Opportunity Call. My name is Karen Kang, and I'm a Senior Director at RIMAN. And tonight I'm going to go over a little bit about the company, the products, the opportunity. We're going to hear an amazing testimonial from my friend since the second grade, Kathy Yeo. And I'm going to also share a few of the promotions that we have going on for the month of November. So let's get started. So my name is Karen. And first of all, I'd like to welcome you guys. If this is your first time joining us, a big warm welcome to everyone. I know RIMAN is going global right now, so I'm sure a lot of people are just dialing in from everywhere and anywhere. If you're dialing in from outside the United States, we'd like to welcome you to the call. You can drop into the chat where you're dialing in from or what city you are. I see a lot of love coming in for Kathy. So please welcome to the call, everyone. So my name is Karen Kang, and I'm a senior director at RIMAN, and I do this part-time. It's been about 2.5 years. I joined right when RIMAN was launching in North America, and I'm actually a full-time investment banker. So I'm a partner at my bank. I've been in investment banking for the last almost 25 years at the same firm. So for me, this was kind of an interesting story, but I recruited myself to the business because I saw that there was a crazy opportunity here that I can introduce to a lot of my friends. But I originally found out about the product because somebody from Korea had just gifted my mom the products and she had been using them for just 3 days. And I thought she got Botox. And so that's when I was like, oh, I need to try this for myself. I started to use it. And then one of my girlfriends, who is now a director at RIMAN, accused me of getting Botox. And so I was like, this stuff is good. And then we were so excited to just share the products, and then we learned that RIMAN was launching in North America. So we quickly jumped on the opportunity, and that's why I'm really excited to share this with you because I know these days, especially if you try not to watch too much of the news. But I know it's kind of, we're in a precarious state right now with the economy. I know a lot of jobs are being lost, but this is one of those opportunities that I like to say there is no barrier to entry, right? You oftentimes hear low barrier to entry. I really like to say there is no barrier to entry because it's $20 to start. Okay. So just for the next 30 minutes, I would say, listen with kind of an open mind because if, whether you've already joined RIMAN or not, or maybe you've joined this call to decide if you want to step in and join RIMAN, or maybe you just want to come try the products. I just want you to know that anything kind of negative, maybe you can associate yourself with when it comes to direct sales or sales in general, this company really intentionally has left everything out. Okay. So anything that you may think like, oh, there's no way that I would do this, or I just jumped on just to listen, right? But let me tell you, the best things come when you least expect it, right? Doesn't that always happen, especially when you're not looking? And so I'm really excited. I believe everything happens for a reason. If you are on this call, you are on here for a reason. And I can't wait to share the business opportunity with you because that's my favorite part. So let's get started. So why I got really excited about this opportunity was because mainly, I mean, the timing of it all, right? So when will you ever have a chance to join like a company that is on a mission to become a legacy company over the next, 5 to 10 years at the beginning stage, right? Right now, we are all kind of pioneers still. We have first movers advantage because this company has a runway to go into 50 countries within the next maybe 4.5 more years. So I'm excited to share with you some of the facts on this slide right here, which is what got me excited when I jumped on my first opportunity call. So this company was actually started in 2018. For some reason, I am frozen. Don't worry. If I'm frozen, I'll be able to talk you guys through it. Let's try that one more time. So this company, oh, here we go, was started in 2018 in Korea. And it was only sold in Korea, but they did about 2.5, almost $3 billion in sales. And they became the number one rated K beauty brand during the pandemic. I mean, this is pretty unheard of. Everything else was like shutting down and business was coming to a halt. But RIMAN was blowing up, going viral, and they sold 40 million bottles to a country where there are about only 50 million people living there. So to me, this is like staggering, right? And so if they decided that they're going to go into, like I mentioned, 50 countries in the next 5 years, wow, I'm definitely jumping on this opportunity. So that's why I got involved. And I think there's a bit of a delay. Oh, here we go. So I got involved because we weren't experimenting here. We were already taking a successful company with successful products and simply starting to share it as they went global, right? So in March of 2023, when I joined, we launched in North America, and since then, it's launched in Taiwan. Shortly thereafter, it's blowing up in Taiwan. Then we launched in Hong Kong. We quickly launched in 3 countries, and earlier this year in April, Mexico, Malaysia, and Singapore. Then the Philippines just launched. They're going crazy right now because they just got their hands on the products, and the United Kingdom just launched, which is the gateway to Europe. So now we have a presence in Europe, and there are so many more countries to come. And lastly, we are just about to pre-launch in Japan. So isn't this crazy? All of this just happened in about 2.5 years, but so much more exciting stuff is going to happen in 2026. So what an opportune time to jump on a call right now and hear more about this opportunity, because there is no better time than now to start your business with RIMAN if this is something that you're looking for. I think a lot of people are looking for ways to supplement their income. So even for me, being an investment banker, if I stop showing up to work, I'm going to stop getting paid, right? Even though I'm a partner, if I don't show up to work, I'm not going to get paid anymore. But this is true residual income. So it's pretty cute. I love what RIMAN does. You get these little emails that say cha-ching, and then you see like orders coming through in your sleep, because now people are all around the world. I think my last order came in from somebody in Singapore that I didn't even know. So it's pretty amazing. Now, RIMAN is the parent company, but under RIMAN, we have 3 brands. ICD is a skincare. We have a skincare and makeup line called ICD. Bodilab is Botanical Laboratories, which is our hair and body line. And Lifening is our inner beauty line. And I'm going to go over each of those lines briefly. Now, what sets us apart are these 3 pillars right here. So as you guys know, pretty much, I think everybody knows from 10-year-olds to 80-year-olds that K-beauty is all the rage right now. But I know there are a lot of choices. Even for me, walking into Sephora or walking, I just came back from Korea and I saw Olive Young. You go in there. I went there to go do some market research, right? And there's just so many products. It's like impossible to figure out what's good. But this is all you need right here. This is what sets RIMAN apart. And it's basically the ingredients. Okay. So our hero ingredient is something called the giant byungpul. You guys may know it as pennywort. Now that I've been talking about it a lot, I think that's the name that's most commonly known by a lot of people all around the world. This is a medicinal type of plant that has hydration properties. A lot of countries even drink this as a tea. It's good for inflammation. It's anti-inflammatory, but it also has these properties where it works to help with hyperpigmentation and wrinkle reduction, as it's bringing hydration back into your skin. So a lot of the skin issues that we have are simply because we are lacking hydration. As you know, we are about 69-70% water. Okay. So that's our hero ingredient. But instead of using regular water when we produce our products, we actually use energy water, which is lava water from under the bedrock of the little island of called Jeju, which is off the coast of South Korea. It's like the Hawaii of Korea, and there's this lava energy water that has been trapped under the bedrock for about 400,000 years, and it was kind of accidentally discovered. And this water is so rich in minerals, but we have the luxury of being able to use this water to grow our plant in. So we have a smart farm that we grow this pennywort in, and I'm going to show you a picture. But we water this farm with this lava energy water. And if you can see that little picture down below, pennywort is normally really small. It's like the size of a quarter, even like the size of a nickel. But when we watered it with this lava water, it grew to about 5 to 6 times its size. So it grew to this gigantic form. And the Korean government granted RIMAN a 20-year exclusive so that nobody can do what they're doing. So we're talking about patented technology here. On top of it, we just heard this year that the USDA granted them a 20-year exclusivity as well. So that's total game changer news right there. Okay. And then on top of it, we use something called nanoliposomal technology. It's this microfluidizer technology that they use so that the molecules basically in our products are smaller than 500 times the width of a human hair, so that when the products touch your skin, none of it is wasted. It actually gets absorbed. And that's why I thought my mom had gotten Botox and she had only been using the products for 3 days. So we all know, right? We live in an era where everybody relies on Amazon and wants things within hours. Well, you no longer have to wait 6 months, 9 months to see, the results after getting something done at the dermatologist or from an esthetician. You now can have instant results simply by using our products because they start to work from the inside out right away. Now, we have something. So and here's another thing that sets RIMAN apart is they're not your ordinary skincare company. I have yet to find a skincare company that has their own campus. Okay. So on Jeju Island, if you've been there, it's a beautiful island. It's a UNESCO heritage site. We have a campus and there's a RIMAN farm. That's where we grow the pennywort. We have the lab, we have the water center, and everything is done in-house. It's vertically integrated. And this is a picture of the farm. So I've been here a couple times and they grow it, they plant the seeds, everything is temperature controlled. It's like a ginormous airport hangar, maybe bigger. Okay, you just see beds and beds and beds, rows and rows and rows of this pennywort plant. And they grow it for about 45 days and then it's cultivated and it's like the leaf extract that they use to put into the products. And then that's what we use. And when it touches our skin, that's what helps with this like glow lifting effect. Okay, so you have to really try to believe it. But let me tell you, take a good before photo because your skin is going to start look different from the day you start to use it. Now, we also have a village, a RIMAN village. It's called RIMAN Village. It's a resort and it's on the island of Jeju. It's near our smart farm. And the chairman, his name is Chairman On. He's the founder of RIMAN. He built this. This was part of his vision for the company so that the distributors can come and enjoy this amazing village or this amazing resort with their families and with the other directors. And there's several retreats every single year. So if you get a chance to attend, I highly encourage you to because it is an amazing space. Now, I'm going to play this little video. I love this video. Just to give you a little more highlights about Jeju Island. Let's play this.
Jeju Island, the birthplace of Inselderm, where nature and tradition inspire transformation. Made different, elevated to its full potential. The world's first and only smart farm for Pyeongpool. Introducing the first of its kind, Giant Pyeongpool. Infused with Jeju lava energy water, a powerhouse of intense hydration and radiant vitality. Experience the legendary glow and lifting effect of K-Beauty. Experience the difference, a difference you'll love. The all-new Inselderm.
You're gonna
Jeju Island.
You're gonna hear the word different a lot because there really is no way to explain it. I remember when I first used it and I was just like, Mom, what the heck is in this, right? I couldn't really put it to words. It just felt different from anything I had ever used before. And I used to just basically walk around the mall and buy stuff based on price and packaging. But as we know, the most expensive thing isn't always the best product, right? So ICD, this is our skincare line, and this helps with, it's like a glow lifting effect. It helps with hydration, like any kind of like skin issue that you're having. When you look in the mirror, I pretty much say, hey, whatever you want to disappear, whatever you dislike about your skin, try using our products and give it 30 days and see the transformation. And so when you start, like I said, take a picture and then take a picture after 7 days, 14 days, 31 days, and just start to track your progress because your skin does look different. Everything starts to look really smooth and hydrated and will start to lift and tighten as well. This is a clean skincare line, and I don't know if you recognize the gentleman down below. His name is Wonbin. He's the face of the company. I know everyone's really into K-pop and K-drama, and I'm pretty sure you guys recognize him because he's super famous. We also have ICD makeup. Koreans are into the no makeup look, right? And we have lip products, we have cushions. If you've never used a Korean cushion, that's what I have on right now. They're super hydrating and they don't make you look matte. You know, when you're matte, it shows all your wrinkles and everything. So this is like, gives you a hydrated glow. We have a makeup spray, we have lip products, we have a lip plumper. We're coming out with so much more. So it's really exciting. I can't wait to see how many new products that we're going to be launching in 2026. The hair and body line, this is a all vegan. We have shampoo, conditioner, hair oil, body wash, and body lotion right now. It's even safe for children. It's really good if you have dry, crepey skin. I know my skin is getting really gross these days as winter is coming, right? So I slather on the body lotion, but even just the body wash. I touch my skin and I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel so soft, but I realize I forget, oh, it's from the body wash. Normally when you take a shower, you get really dry, right? But not from our products. And then the hairline is really cool because if you suffer from like really dry, itchy scalp, or if you have oily scalp, try our products because this will actually help to balance the pH level and your scalp, which is just skin, becomes normal. Okay, so I had dry scalp from overwashing because I like to work out. and I come home and take a shower. Sometimes I take 2 showers in one day, and my scalp would be really dry. But ever since I started using the Bodolab line, I don't. It's like not dry at all. So give it a try. Okay, don't take my word for it. You have to give it a try. And then we have Lifening, which is my favorite line. We have a Deep Talk Plus, which is a psyllium husk. This is like a fiber. It has prebiotics, it has zinc and iron. And this I take every single day. Those little balls are really teeny, teeny, tiny. You just swallow them like pills. Don't try to dissolve it, just swallow them. Drink about 10 ounces of water. They're going to expand to about 40 times their size, and they're going to gently scrape the walls of your intestines, and you'll have an amazing bowel movement the next day. Okay, give this a try. But if you're super constipated, it may take a few tries. But this I love because your gut is your second brain. So a lot of skin issues and a lot of like even fatigue, brain fog, all of that can come from having an unhealthy gut. So I really, really, really prioritize my gut. So I was super happy when they came out with this product because it is literally my favorite product in the entire company. Now, if you take collagen, of course I do, because after the age of 25, your body starts to produce less and less and less collagen. So I take this beauty collagen every single day. It's a little shot. In fact, I took one this morning with my apple cider vinegar and lemon water, and I pour it in there, and it kind of adds a little bit of sweetness. It doesn't have any sugar, but it does have selenium, glutathione, all the good stuff that's been trending lately. We have it in there, hyaluronic acid, biotin. So you'll notice, don't blame me if your hair just starts to get really thick and start to grow faster. I just went to the nail salon, got my nails done and they're asking me, you come in so often. I'm like, yes, because my nails just keep growing. So I love it. I'm obsessed with the Lifening line. I can't wait for you guys to try them. Now, before I get into the fun stuff, like I said, I love to talk business. I am going to, please help me welcome my friend since the second grade. We attended church together. We've gone to probably, gosh, 20 church camps together. And now we get to grow this business together. She is amazing. She is a mother of two. I've literally known her my entire life. And I can't wait for you guys to hear her testimonial. This is her first time sharing. So drop her some hearts and show her some love. Kathy, welcome to the call.
Thanks, Karen. Hi, everyone. I'm Kathy. I am a mom of two young adults. They're both in college. I am an account executive in the insurance industry by day, and I'm also a small business owner. But around here, many know me as Senior Director Karen's oldest friend. Yay, I'm the oldest. We're pushing like 50. Anyhow, I got started because one day I saw my dearest friend Karen on social media, go on social media and ask, hey guys, try this. She had something in her hand. She said, try this. And I was like, okay, well, I'm out of a toner. I'll just give her a call. And I said, okay, get me a toner. And she goes, sure, order it and order this and this and this. And I was like, okay, I don't know what it is, but I'm going to support my friend. And so I did. And that was my first yes. I got my products, I put them on, and I knew that there was something different. Like I never had bad skin, but I also didn't know that my skin was thirsting for hydration. And when I put this on, I just knew that there was something different here. So a few weeks later, we met, like we usually do. We just chatted about everything over our side bowls. And then she was talking about RIMAN and she was so excited about it. It got me excited. And then guess what happened? I recruited myself. Anyways, I had no experience in sales. I don't know anything about network marketing. I don't know how to put skincare on. I put mascara in my eyeball. You know, I was a wreck. But all I knew was the product was amazing. But more than that, I felt like what drew me in was the opportunity to have some fun with my friend, alongside my good friend, and also like why not make some money on the side? You know, I knew I loved the product. I knew I could share it. So I decided, yes, I'm going to do it. And that's how this adventure all started. So I truly believe that timing is everything. For me at that time, I was entering into a time of transition. I was a stay-at-home mom for 20 years. I was the room mom, the taxi driver, the loudest cheerer, I don't know, is that a word? At all the sporting events. But that was all starting to dwindle away. I was entering into empty nesting, starting a new career, and just kind of finding out who I was in this next chapter of my life. And I wasn't around the community that I'd been around for 20 years. And I didn't know it at the time, but God was setting me up for the next chapter of my life to start. So I didn't know that when I started RIMAN, not only was I going to get good skin or the opportunity for financial freedom, but I would gain so much more community, you know, and literally with the best people like ever, all around the world. Okay. And during the most perfect timing, right? Because right now, hey, everything is in, you know, like K barbecue, K drama is my favorite. Actually, I'm part of a K drama club. Um, anyways, this is the time, you know, and never did I think that my yes to my lifelong friend would bring me so many more new lifelong friends around the world, you know? And when I go to conventions and incentive trips, it's like a family reunion. I don't I don't know what you're looking for in your life right now. It might be just good skin. It might be joy, you know, in helping others feel confident about themselves. It might be a little extra cash or financial freedom or community. But I feel like you can find it here at RIMAN. It's here. Um, so I'm thankful to be part of the RIMAN family. And I look forward to seeing you at our next family reunion. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Kathy. Oh my gosh. Can you guys believe we've known each other for almost now? We're almost 50, actually. So our entire lives. But honestly, before I get into the business side, you know, I don't know if you caught the part where she recruited herself. You know, I want to say don't prejudge anyone. You know, I thought she's my prettiest friend. She's been my prettiest friend since the second grade, since I met her. She was that girl always had that reputation everywhere we went, at church, at school, that, you know, she's pretty Kathy. I didn't even ask her. I did not ask her to do the business, and she recruited herself. And but it just goes to show you, you know, you just don't know. And then what, 2 months later, she became a team leader. You know, so you really don't know, right? I had no idea and that she would even want to do the business with me. So before I share, thank you so much for sharing your testimonial. That was an amazing, amazing first time. Great job, Kathy. I know she doesn't like to share online, so that was really, really amazing. Thank you, Kathy. Um, but like you guys heard, it's more than just skincare. Okay, there is an amazing community here. We're here to help you guys. We're really excited to share this with you because you're not in this business alone. Okay, so if you're not confident yet to share the business with your friends, just keep coming back every Thursday. I came back every Thursday for 5 months. I still do, right? Because you're always picking up, you know, new little golden nuggets or updates regarding the company, things that are going on because we're growing so fast. There are a lot of things going on, so you never want to miss a call. And then on Tuesdays, we have orientations where we help to jumpstart your business. So don't be scared. You just have to give it a chance, okay? Because you really miss 100% of the shots you never take. So let's get into the business portion. So unlike traditional supply chains where it goes through many hands and they keep marking it up, every single person marks it up, marks it up, marks it up, and then you pay a premium for the products. It's just RIMAN and us, okay? And so there's no middleman. We're the wholesale distributor. And so there's no markup. We're able to sell the prices, sell the products at a very affordable price. And even the customers get to win. Okay. So I always like to say it's like Starbucks because I just had Starbucks today. You get little points and you get to deduct dollars off your purchases. So customers get 5% off every time they get rewards points, and so that they can use towards future purchases. And once you become a VIP customer, you can get up to 10% off every time you purchase as well. So super cool. I love our customer program. Now, if you want to be a distributor, These are all the rankings. Okay, so the first three, planner, manager, senior manager, are kind of affiliate levels, or if you want to be a brand ambassador, you want to have your own link. All it costs is $20 to join RIMAN. Okay, super easy. So $20, and you become a distributor. You're going to get your own website. So, you can call it whatever you like, K Beauty Glow with Me, or whatever. You can be as creative as you want, as long as it's not taken. You're going to get your own link, and you can drop it in social media. You can become an influencer. But unlike the other affiliate programs that start you at maybe 1, 2, 3, 4%, ours you get to start at 10%. Okay. So you can start at the planner, manager, or senior manager level, and you get there by ranking up. SPs are how you rank, and BPs are what you get paid on. So once you accumulate about 3,000 SPs over the most recent 3 months, you can become a manager. When you accumulate 6,000, so that's about 6,600 in sales, you become a senior manager. The super cool thing, if you remember at the beginning, I said everything negative you know about direct sales, RIMAN doesn't have it, is you get to keep that rank for life. You don't have to keep ranking up every single month. They don't start you like at zero. You get a rolling 3 months to count every single month, every single time, and you get to keep these affiliate levels for life. You can take a month off and go on vacation. You're going to come back as a senior manager. Okay. Now, if you want to build a team like I do, like Kathy does, and you're going to want to rank to team leader, you get 5 months to do that. You have to sell about $55,000 of products, and then you become a team leader. And that's when you get retail and personal rebates. This is the range that you get to earn from your customers. All the customers that you bring into the business, you will earn this percentage depending on your rank. Okay, it's a range because there are bonuses in there. And then if you become a director, well, let me talk about director in just a few minutes. But directors, there are 3 director ranks: director, senior director, national director, and I'm a senior director. And trust me, if I can get there doing this part-time, I'm sure you all can. Now, on top of personal rebates, we have an open group. So this is another different buckets. RIMAN has all these different ways that you can earn commission. Okay, so this is your team volume now as you start to recruit planners. And then they added something called Unilevel. This is huge. I love Unilevel. This is my favorite portion of the compensation plan. You get to earn commissions off of your downline, okay, direct to you, as you start to recruit new people and they recruit their friends. You get to earn this additional percentage off of their personal volume and customer volume. And then when you get to directors, you get leadership override and revenue share. Isn't that crazy? When I first heard that, I was like, what? They give revenue share? You normally hear in investments, you hear profit sharing. This is revenue share. Okay, so pretty cool. I know this could be a little bit confusing, but just circle back with the person who invited you on the call, and they'll do a deeper dive and go into an explanation with you. But just remember, the first 3 levels, you get to keep it for life. There's nothing more that you need to do. I mean, you get to keep that rank for life. They never start you at 0. And then if you want to start building a team, then you're going to do everything that you can to get to the team leader rank, and you become a team leader when you have 3 senior managers on your team and 3 separate legs. So think about 3 friends that may want to do this business with you, and then just hit the ground running together. Okay. Now, on top of it, there's also a leadership match bonus. So those of us who want to build a team, as you start to promote team leaders on your team, you start to earn an additional kind of a check match, a percentage on some of their volume. And this really starts to add up, because I believe right now this is the largest portion of my commission check, which is this leadership match. And that's why I'm on a mission to promote 1,000 team leaders, direct to me, so that this residual income, I mean, it's just going to become insane. Now, for those of us who are new, if you decide to sign up with us during the month of, actually, if you decide to sign up with us as a planner, you get 30 days from the day that you sign up to take advantage of starter kits. Okay, so when you log on, if you're brand new, you're going to see these starter kits. This is Canada's, and this one is the US. This is the best bang for your buck. You're going to get a lot of free products in here. We have brochures. That's so that when you have these pop-ups and you're sharing the products with your friends, you can simply have all those brochures out on display. They come with these cool little travel kits, but you want to start with these starter kits, okay? Because especially if you want to take this seriously as a business, make sure you buy one of the larger ones so that you can try one of everything. Okay, how are you going to sell the products if you don't know what everything smells like and feels like on your skin, and if you haven't tried the shampoos? So I highly encourage you, try one of the larger ones, but you can only buy maximum 4. So choose wisely. Okay, you can only purchase 4 of these. And then you can hit the ground running as a manager or senior manager simply by purchasing 2 of the large ones or 4 of the large ones. Now, I know a lot of people, just like Kathy loves RIMAN for the community, a lot of people join for incentive trips and conventions. I know that's a huge part of my favorite part of the business. So you are joining RIMAN at the perfect time because right now we have a Costa Rica trip. So there's plenty of time to qualify. You just have to sell those kits that I just showed you, okay? Because there are travel points associated with those. And once you hit a certain, there, you can go online and check the rules for this. But you don't want to miss this because RIMAN goes all out. Their tagline is RIMAN travels differently, and they really do. I have yet to miss an incentive trip, but this is truly where you get to come together with everyone, just have a great time, and all the bonding happens. And it's just an amazing time together. I've never been to Costa Rica, so I'm really excited to go there. Top of that, if you've never been to a convention, you want to save the date, circle it off right now. It's February 27th, the weekend of February 27th. It's going to be in Long Beach, California. If you've never been to a convention, I highly encourage you to attend. Okay. This is where your vision will be stretched. I mean, no leader, you become leaders at these types of conventions. I don't think anyone became a leader. There are no directors who haven't been to a convention. I mean, you really have to, set aside time. This is an investment into your business. Like I said before, there's no barrier to entry, right? You can become a distributor, but if you want to succeed, you have to get into these big rooms with other people who have already been there, who know where they're going, and just they're going to be pouring into you. There's tons of training. So whatever you do, if you want to take this business seriously, you're super lucky because it's at the beginning of the year. Okay. You don't have to wait until the middle of the year to attend your first convention. You can join us at the next one in Long Beach on February 27th. So circle back with the person who invited you and they will help you secure a ticket. Now, this is super fun. For the month of November, if you are brand new, if you're a brand new planner and you just signed up in the month of November, if you generate, so 1,000 SP means about $1,100 of products. That's your personal or your personal customers. You can buy it yourself. You can bring sign up customers. As long as you generate 1,000 SP during the month of November, you're going to earn a $100 product credit. Now, we talked about those ranks. If you can rank to manager, by the end of the month, you're going to earn a $250 product credit that you can use on riman.com. You can buy whatever you want. And if you rank to senior manager, remember, you're going to keep the rank for life. You're going to earn a $500 product credit. And I'm going to tell you a little secret. This month is going to go crazy because we know what happens in November, right? Other than Thanksgiving, the crazy shopping day. Everyone's going to go nutso, right? So make sure this is going to be crazy. History always repeats itself. I'm telling you, I've been here now for 2 Novembers. This is my 3rd November. November is a record-breaking month. So do whatever it takes to get to manager or senior manager rank so that you can earn the higher commission. And on top of that, earn one of these product credits that you can use towards anything on the website. So here are the regulations if you want to take a screenshot. But, simply by doing the work that you're already doing, you're going to be able to achieve a higher rank. And then you'll also be able to take advantage of these product credits and create your first ever huge, amazing first month success story with RIMAN. Now, before we wrap this up, I wish we could open it up for Q&A, huh? So exciting to be here. I know we only get to see each other once a week, but I just want to leave you guys with this. Truly, I've been in the investment business for 25 years, and I we work with pretty much just only high net worth individuals and hedge funds and funds. And this opportunity, there's nothing like it. This is an opportunity that anybody can do. Anyone can do. You just have to be 18. You just have to be 18 and over. But I truly believe that when an opportunity like this presents itself, you just have to go for it. Don't overthink it. It's not, you're going to use it yourself and you just have to give it a try. Okay. At the very least, order the products, try it for yourself. If you're like, man, this isn't for me, you just never know. Just put the products on. And what's crazy is just like Kathy said, I was so excited talking about it. You're just going to start meeting people who are going to ask you, wow, you have this glow, right? What's going on? Or what are you using? And then you simply have to just start sharing. Remember, all of us, we're human. We share things throughout our lives all the time. When you find a good restaurant, maybe it's another makeup brand, or maybe something that you've been using or a hair product, we so easily and casually share it with our friends, right? but we hesitate because now you're putting a little bit of money in your pocket, but there really is no reason to. That's why I want you guys all to try the products. Once you believe that the products are great, you're going to realize that we have this very special gift that we can share with everybody and anyone around us, especially during this time where people are looking for a second opportunity. People are looking for Christmas presents, right? Or do what my mom, do what how I got started. My somebody gifted my mom the products. This is a good time to send everybody the gift of Remon. And this is like super casual, right? Hey, Merry Christmas. And you, little do they know, you're actually gifting them something that could maybe benefit you too, right? So this is an amazing time to join. Trust me, like Kathy said, timing is everything, guys. Don't waste this opportunity. Get your hands on some of the larger kits and maybe gift some of the products. It's the time for gifting the season right now anyways. So I hope you came up, I hope there were some ideas that popped into your head while we were sharing on this call tonight. I'm really excited for the holidays. I hope you guys are too. It's going to get crazy. I hope you guys are ready. Thank you. I know it's a busy time of year, so I really, really, really appreciate every single one of you guys for jumping on this call tonight. Thank you, Kathy, for your amazing testimonial. We are going to have a great, great, great holiday season together. Thank you, everyone. And if you'd like to learn more about the company, please join us on Tuesday's call. Same Zoom number, same time. And then next week, Thursday, there will be another director who will be sharing the RIMAN opportunity for you and your friends. So make sure you invite as many people as you can. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night. Bye.